A convicted killer is trying to get out of jail. Curtis Brownell raped and murdered a Rockford teen in 1977. Someone found her remains in a Boone County field the next year.
Now Brownell is up for parole, and this isn't the first time. Rachel Perry spoke with the victim's family today, and Rachel, they tell you every few years they have to relive this case over and over again.
Yeah, that's right, Mimi and Eric. Curtis Brownell is eligible for parole every 3 to 5 years. That's because he committed his crimes in 1977. Illinois changed the parole terms in '78. Louise Bett's family says this feels like a never-ending battle.
Of course, she was 3 weeks short of her 17th birthday when this happened to her, and she had bold hopes and dreams for her future.
Louise Betts should be in her 60s today. Earl Betts still remembers the promises his little sister made.
I'm going to be a singer someday. I'm going to be on the TV someday. You just wait and see. Of course, we'd always laugh at her and rib her and, tease her as siblings.
But that dream was cut short in 1977 when Curtis Brownell raped and murdered the 16-year-old, leaving her in a Boone County farm field. Earl, now 64, has had to relive this case 16 times.
And a year goes by, another year goes by, and all of a sudden you get that letter again. You get that notification again. It's like, we're sorry to inform you that Curtis Brownell is blah, 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 coming up for parole again.
For Earl, that notification comes every 3 to 5 years. Boone County State's Attorney Tricia Smith explains why.
In approximately February of 1978, anyone who was sentenced after that date would be sentenced to a determinate sentence, meaning that when they started to serve that sentence, they knew the exact amount of years they were sentenced to. So because the crimes were committed prior to that date in 1978, he is what's called indeterminate sentencing.
Meaning every few years, a parole board determines if Brownell can be released. Smith plans to speak out against his release.
These parole hearings are very difficult for the family. I can't imagine having one of my loved ones murdered and then having to face this time and time again.
Earl believes Brownell doesn't deserve to walk free after everything he took from his family.
Louise will always be a 16-year-old girl. She'll never be, a 60-year-old woman.
Brownell was originally sentenced to death, but that was overturned twice. The parole board is meeting with him today before the scheduled hearing. Their discussion could take a month or so, but we will keep you updated. If you'd like to support the family, a petition link is on mystateline.com. Eric?